definitely be having some fun with this bad boy. Man Albert's gonna tell you all the reasons why.
Alright, so my glorious wife decided to buy me a new toy. And so this is a Skil saw. It's a 1580-01. It's a 14 amp saw. Well, it is a 7 1/4 inch circular saw. It comes with a 20-tooth carbide blade, which is a dual blade for cross cut and rip cut. And so we're going to do a quick review on this saw right here. First things first, I want to say that it doesn't really feel like it's going to wobble or anything. The base here, I know some complaints online was that this was pretty flimsy. And while it does bend, I don't know if you can see it, but it bends just a little tiny bit. But when you're actually using it, it doesn't seem to move very much. So one of the cool things that I actually like, and I know again some complaints were about this online, was the safety mechanism on this. So this right here is a safety mechanism. So for you to pull the trigger, you actually have to have this pressed in. So you press that in, and then you can actually, I don't know if you could see it, you press this in, and then you can actually pull the trigger. So with that not pressed in, you can't actually pull the trigger. So some people were saying that there was an issue with this, it being hard to press in or something. It's easy, you can use it either way, and it works just fine. There's no issues here. Another cool thing about this saw is that the actual adjusting wrench is actually right here in the foot plate. So this, you can actually pull this out. So you can pull this out, and then you can use this to remove the blade. Now to actually remove the blade, you need to press this lever down, and then that will lock so you can actually turn. So if it's not locked, if you don't have this pressed, the blade will move. But if you have this pressed down, the blade will not move. And then you can actually unscrew it. So it's pretty simple to take it all apart. I'm not going to take the whole blade off because then I just have to put it back on. But it's very simple to take it off. And one of the things that they actually mention is that you don't want to over tighten it. So you just wrench it on, quarter turn, pass, hand tight. One of the features that I like is actually this light right here. So with this light right here, you know that the actual saw is on and it's able to be used. So if this isn't on, then it has no power. If it's on, you have power and you can actually use the saw. One of the other features that I like about this saw is that it's very easy to adjust. You can actually just flip. You can actually press this down right here to lock it down, but if you flip it up, you can actually adjust the depth very easily. So you can take real short, shallow passes or deep passes, depending on what it is that you're actually cutting. You can actually adjust to make miter cuts as well up here. If we get in right here, this cool thing right here is that you can actually adjust the angle of your cut up to 45. Now with this 7 1/4 inch blade, you can pass through 2-inch stock at a 45 in one pass. So this is easy. You just turn this right here and then move it here. So it's a hard lock at 45, but you can actually go farther if you wanted to. Just move that up. And then push it out a little bit more. So that'll actually go up to a 52 degree. I don't know if you could see it here. That's 52. It hard locks on the 45. Also, if for whatever reason you want to make a plunge cut with this, you can do it. So you have the lever here, it'll back the blade guard out, and then say you had out here, back the blade guard out, you start the saw and you bring it down slowly to make your plunge cut, and then you can let it go.
You will definitely be seeing it in action in our coming videos, like, because literally right now it's honestly just a shortage of wood keeping us from just like chopping stuff through.
We do have a couple projects planned here in the future. I think we're going to make a coat rack. We're going to be making a hat display. We're going to be doing the bench here shortly. I think right now we're going to actually make a little table to actually put some of this stuff on so we can get it out of the way. Yeah, because this place is a mess. So we're going to get it out of the way, and we're going to make a little table and put some shelving and stuff on it, so we'll move some stuff out of the way so we have more room. And I think that's it. So thank you guys very much for watching. And this saw is actually really great. And then we'll put a link for this saw in the description.